Fuss. Noun. It also made me want to read a Jane Austen novel to see what the fuss is all about. Gale. Noun. The Weather Channel warned viewers about a rising gale, with winds of up to 60 miles per hour. Gallery. Noun. The museum's main gallery is reserved for the sculptures. Gamble. Verb. He used to gamble all his cash on payday. Gang. Noun. When police investigate a gang rape, the girl's parents have released a message. Garbage. Noun. So many better candidates, and this garbage is what you picked. Gear. Noun. We are getting word that the nose gear has been lowered, but the main one is not down. Generation. Noun. They lived a long time. Their generation is 100 years to us. Generous. Adjective. David Gilmour, the guitarist of Pink Floyd, is known as a generous donor. Genetic. Adjective. This increases the vulnerability of crops to a major outbreak of pests or diseases, so the old breeds are needed for their valuable genetic material. Genius. Noun. They chatted all the time about Tom's plan and admired the genius of it. Gentle. Adjective. His Aunt Polly stood surprised a moment and then broke into a gentle laugh. Genuine. Adjective. Previous efforts at establishing a framework for joint action founded on the rocks of lingering suspicion and genuine differences over issues like the crisis in the Balkans. Gesture. Noun. This hand gesture is not unique, and it is to be found all over the world, in Australia, Africa, Asia, and Europe. Global. Adjective. President Putin has said that Russia has not yet decided whether to ratify the Kyoto Protocol, which aims to reduce global warming. Glorious. Adjective. Hopefully, this artwork will be in glorious black and white, as it originally appeared. Glow. Verb. The children's cheeks glow from the cold. Glue. Verb. The kids glue their eyes to the TV set, watching a cartoon. Goal. Noun. My goal, said one, is to share this knowledge with other Afghans, especially Afghan women. Gorgeous. Adjective. Just one word of warning. A Swiss team has actually qualified for the World Cup, so those Swiss men, gorgeous or otherwise, might all be watching the match. Gossip. Noun. Every Italian chat show, gossip column, and newspaper is full of speculation of where the Hollywood couple will marry. Gown. Noun. But she had stopped now with a folded gown in her lap and had her face in her hands, crying. Grab. Verb. You can copy the list from that email, but it's also nice to grab from the collection on your hard drive. Grace. Noun. Miss Ingram had now seated herself with proud grace at the piano. Gracious. Adjective. He actually went on to praise John McCain for giving a gracious concession speech. Grade. Noun. He's not in the first grade as a musician. Why do you want to learn piano from him? Grand. Adjective. Alice had no idea what latitude was, or longitude either, but thought they were nice grand words to say. Grant. Verb. I grant the genius of your plan, but you still will not find backers. Gratitude. Noun. His face lit up with a glow of gratitude, though he did not know it. Grave. Noun. He put flowers on his mother's grave. Grease. Noun. The widow didn't scold but only cleaned off the grease and clay and looked so sorry that I thought I would behave a while if I could. Grief. Noun. Trying to follow the directions was nothing but grief. Grill. Verb. In violation of the Miranda law, the policemen grill the suspect several hours before reading him his rights. Grip. Noun. The pipeline is the first to link Kazakhstan's oil riches with the open sea directly, and it decisively weakens Moscow's grip on Central Asia's oil reserves. Gross. Adjective. You can tell from his gross language that the man was uneducated. Ground. Noun. The other was sitting on the ground near the door, staring stupidly up into the sky. Grudge. Verb. The students have to stop protesting and grudge the higher tuition money. Guarantee. Noun. If it has decided to build a stockpile of nuclear weapons as the best guarantee of security, then a more dangerous confrontation will be unavoidable. Guardian. Noun. The movie allows admission only to persons older than 17 unless accompanied by a parent or guardian. Guilty. Adjective. Don't use the word guilty in civil case decisions. Hail. Noun. In Manila, the U.S. Embassy found itself under a hail of rotten fruit early today, the latest symptom of anti-American feeling reverberating across Asia in recent days. Handsome. Adjective. He is described as a handsome, charming, and slightly older author. Hang. Verb. Why don't your juries hang murderers? Because they're afraid the man's friends will shoot them in the back, in the dark. Harassment. Noun. The facts seem to indicate that her harassment is the direct result of her employer's discriminatory attitude regarding her disability. Hardware. Noun. Computer hardware is the physical part of a computer, distinguished from the computer software that executes within it. Harmony. Noun. I was a discord in Gateshead Hall. I was like nobody there. I had nothing in harmony with her children. Harsh. Adjective. It was a harsh blow for the families of missing people who'd waited for decades for news of them. Haul. Verb. He tried to haul the huge companies into court. Haunt. Verb. Jason will once again haunt the cursed campgrounds of Crystal Lake, but this time, hockey-masked Jason is the real killer. Hawk. Noun. The hawk snatched the chicken and flew away.